Cool. Aha, look. I believe we are live. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not getting annoying anybody with my notifications. Do not disturb on there. Cool. Cool. Right, guys, we are now live for our second Q&A. I'm actually probably going to. I'm probably going to go into the same questions as last time. For those of you that didn't watch last time, okay, and then we'll probably go from there. We've got a few slimmers that have. Hello, Alison. You all right? A few people that have turned up just to weigh in later, and they're probably going to have a little chat with me about bits anyway. So if I can answer questions for everyone whilst doing that, I kill two birds, one stone. So first things first, yeah, it hasn't been the most ideal scenario for dieting because everyone seems to be living off of baked beans and pasta. But hey ho, whatever floats your boat. Also, you do have to kind of learn how to cook a strange array of meals because it seems that there isn't any two things that work. I think tonight I've got steak and kidney pie and custard, which isn't going to go down that well. But it is, you know, from the packet custard, so that's going to be fine. I am just checking because I've got the same amount of people watching that we're not in the same group causing the matrix to break. No, we are. In fact, Alf, could you be an absolute legend for me and see if we are live on the ABC page? Yeah, we are. Yeah, cool, good, don't worry, just me panicking. Right, cool, so, like I say, we are going to have to be extremely resourceful this week because our resources have all been changed, haven't they? So, where yesterday, or probably 3 days ago, we had the world at our fingertips. We could have had toilet roll on demand. I mean, I think at one point they even actually had bread, which none of you seem to eat anyway. So look, we had so much opportunity and now it is gone. So we now need to think a little bit outside of the box and come up with some new solutions to stay on track. Now, I'm going to suggest that everyone at the moment, you know, although weight loss is still achievable, let's probably go on maintenance for a bit. Let's give ourselves that leeway because there's a lot of high tension in the air. The potential of people having to be in their home with their family and loved ones for long periods of time, and doing that without red wine seems like absolute hell to me. So I'm probably going to go on maintenance. I might even gain a little bit of weight, which I'm not really worried about because the aim of the game is for this to be a long-term solution. So I'm going to go through some questions that I have been asked here first of all, but I'm also going to address some of the fine people that have turned up to say hello to me tonight, which I am very thankful for. So, guys, how have we been feeling? Good?
Really good, yeah.
Good?
Yeah, really good.
Sweet. Well, I'm done. I'm done. See you later. No, good. Anything that you've had to kind of think outside the box with, or? Cool, and so no potential real struggles with your diet. You seem okay at the moment.
Yeah, mine's gone out and bought the right chocolate.
That's good. Just checking something on here because. Cool. Sorry, we had a bit of a problem there, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, cool. So other than there being loads of chocolate in the house that you can't leave, you're all right. Okay. Yeah, what a guy. Now, if you are on your end now, aren't you? Huh? Yes, cool. I think you are there. Good. How about you guys? How you been getting on?
Yeah, quite really good. Really
Cool.
Bit of a bad one the other weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, jumped straight back on it. Just got my nut down and stayed with it really. Still got to up my protein levels because the fats are still a little bit more. But
Yeah.
at the moment I'm not too concerned. I feel strong, feel healthy. Walking, you know, a good hour every day to and from work. Just got off the train, don't have no problems there.
So you've got great levels of meat coming in then.
Yeah, every
Cool.
day, every day.
Good.
Just feel like I've got a bit of a spring in my step. Which is quite ironic, really, since how shit it is out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good, it's good.
So we're getting a couple of questions in here. Good, okay. Yeah, Carol, we are just online tonight. It's just a couple of people that have tied this in with their gym routine, so nothing to worry about. There's no FOMO, fear of missing out, so don't worry. Everything you're going to need is here. It's just I was inviting people if they wanted to jump on the steps tonight, jump on the scales, they would be out for the whole day. But we understand, we respect that people probably want to stay in at the moment, so we're going to relax it a little bit. Okay, well, that's great, mate. Your motivation's up.
Yeah, really.
That's brilliant.
It's really good, really good. It was when you start to feel it, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, get up in the morning, I don't feel lethargic, don't feel tired.
Loads of energy.
Yeah, loads of energy.
Cool.
Just coming in here and sweating even more now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you seem to be doing loads more, like your intensity's gone up really high, which is great.
Yeah.
Cool.
but enjoying it as well.
Yeah, okay, so Gemma, yeah, I mean, like I say, you're going to have to be a bit resourceful with this stuff, I'm afraid. When it comes to being nutritional, when it comes to trying to make the right choices in the supermarkets at the moment, unfortunately that choice has been stripped. So one of the questions in here, in the other group, guys, because for those of you watching on the ABC page, I've got two groups. So I've got the Slimmers group, which I will put a link to either above or below at some point, where you can join the free slimming club. Yeah, trying to find nutritious food in the supermarket. And unfortunately for you guys, at the moment, that decision has been taken away from you because of the panic buying. I mean, I would say your best option, Gemma, is really trying to go for the frozen if it's there. You know, just trying to try new things that you wouldn't normally go with. Maybe up your fruit balance. There seems to be a lot of fruit in the fruit aisles at the moment. I know it's going to increase your sugar levels, but you know, you've got to have the best of a bad situation here, as well as just try new stuff. It is a case of just trying new stuff at the moment, because all the stuff that people don't really recognise, okay, there's going to be plenty of it left over. So you've just got to work out what to do with it. You might even be worth going to some of the catering distribution places that you wouldn't normally go to. I think they've got like the Asian supermarkets, you've got the Caribbean supermarkets and stuff in Southend, where you get a massive variety of different things that people aren't necessarily going to because they don't really know what to do with it, and then just ask. You know, you might find something that changes and absolutely rocks your world. So there's actually more opportunity now to go off-piste with your diet and try new things, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bin. So that's pretty much it. How you getting on, my man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm eating more than I used to, but
Good.
I'm still in deficit.
Cool. What do you reckon that is? What's keeping the volume of food high, but the calories low? What's doing that?
I've cut out most of the carbs. I'm just eating like broccoli and...
Okay, so you're swapping in fibrous carbs, so green veg for standard stuff. Really great. And once you get your head around that, especially when you start finding ways to use flavour in with broccoli and green veg. I always go broccoli because, to be fair, it's the nuts, yeah. Especially if you're going to be
Or baked.
yeah,
Put it in the oven.
yeah, baked. The tender stem stuff is a win all the time. Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you do, I expect, you know, the guys on this camera. So there's two cameras. The guys on this camera at the moment pumping lots of questions in because they understand I get back to it quite quickly, but for you guys you probably don't understand so much, so this is a live Q&A. You can just ask as much as you can. I'm going to have to quickly go back to this lot because they're asking absolutely loads. My issues, I've got to isolate for 12 weeks due to... So Alison, I would straight away see if anyone could assist you, okay, could help you out. I don't know if anyone in the group could help Alison out, but at the moment it seems that you are isolating for 12 weeks through to, because you've got a few things going on there. I know that things like Ocado are still delivering, even though someone showed me a god-awful queue of being 550th out of 1,200 people. However, it will eventually get to you. It is a case of whether you've got someone that you could talk to, whether someone in here lives in and around Alison could help her out. After all, this is about making a community. But personally, I'm not sure what I can do about that, but if as a community we can do that, or if you've got a neighbour that can help, that might help you out. So guys, there are vulnerable people out here that aren't getting access to the supermarkets. I don't know what your situation is when it comes to your stockpile, whether you've got stuff at the moment. But yeah, maybe if you do a bit of a call out, maybe if you use the powers of Facebook, we might be able to get someone to reach out to you there, Alison. So I hope we can help that get sorted. What have we got in here? As opposed to like your NEAT and stuff, just do what you can. If you're tired, you're fatigued and stuff, do what you can. My best advice to everyone at the moment, if you are isolating, is choose a project in your house, do it. Simple as that. Okay, do it, occupy yourself. If you can, become obsessed with it, you will finish the project, okay? Stage it out, okay? You don't have to repaint your entire house or flat or bedroom in one day, you can do a wall a day. As long as you keep moving, keep motivated, keep doing stuff, you're going to keep that NEAT up. Okay? There you go, Phil. Polish mini markets are great. I just have a chat to them, yeah. As well as your local greengrocer guys, I guarantee they've got shed loads of stuff because everyone just goes flocking to supermarkets. And I would rather put money in the pocket of my local greengrocer. Apparently, well not apparently, I know full well that the Lidl share is up 33%. In fact, they are up so high, it is more than they would normally get for the pre-shopping of Christmas, Mother's Day, Easter, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, all put together in this past week. Their share price has increased more than they would across all of the big days combined in a normal year. And that's because of what's going on. So let's try and push that towards the smaller businesses if you can. And that's another thing, Alison, I know full well that if you get in contact with your local greengrocer, in fact there is a guy I can recommend to you, they will deliver to you, okay? There's a guy I know that will deliver to you, okay? So I'll get in contact with them. Carol's got a random dinner tonight of half an avocado on toast with a poached egg and some chickpeas. Whey! I quite like the sound of that. Sounds pretty good. If you can, use some hot sauce with that. Something hot. I mean, the combination of that might bubble up a bit, but you know, there are some options that you can use with that. So, I mean, we've got some fantastic questions coming in through the Slimmers Club. Okay, ABC, you're a bit quiet at the moment. Simon, my man. So this is my man on the inside. Thank you, Simon, for connecting today. So Simon is part of the Lidl team, and he's going to tell us that things are going to get better pretty soon with food shopping. There's a lot more strict measures to come, which is going to help people when it comes to shopping rationally, but more importantly, leaving enough on the shelves for everybody. Let's really think about it now. We don't all need 200 I mean, I personally actually do need about 38 toilet rolls for the gym. Okay, I don't have a problem because we have that much usage, but we go to the bigger chain places normally to get that, kind of. But for you guys and Simon, that is really going to help people there. You know, that's going to pay dividends in the long run because I think everyone's going to have a lot more on the shelves. No worries, Alison, my pleasure. Any questions from in the room at the moment? Anybody up in here? Up at the back? Yeah, cool.
I see you doing a lot of workouts online.
Yes.
If I do go into isolation, I've got bands.
Bands?
Elastic bands.
Yeah, rubber bands, yeah.
Big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a
yeah, of course,
set
yeah.
put up for that?
Of course, yeah. Guys, yeah, that's a great question.
A lot of people might have them.
Yeah, the bands, yeah. That's a great question. And to be fair, not really my remit, so I'd have to probably move over to the likes of Joe or speak to Dom, who is like, and Damon, who are like rubber band crazy. So I'll get in touch with them, and we'll get something a little bit more dynamic, specialist, some exciting stuff going on with that, and you know, get you out of the boredom zone of just like rubber band bicep curling, and occasionally just. What's that?
I've done some bicep curls with him before. That's it.
Yeah, probably not Alf. Gemma, I'm so glad you're loving the home workout. So I'm glad you guys are seeing that. Okay, we are putting a minimum of 3 a day during the week out, which I think Joe might have done more or less all of. I've been doing my fair share, and they work. My God, they work. I've just come back from a holiday. Which I think I spoke to you guys about before, where we went to New York, and if you've ever been to New York, I think the child's portion come in a bucket, so you know it's quite big food, put on loads of weight, and now I'm wasted away again. I've had to up my calories because of doing just 2 of these workouts a day. Joe's been doing 3.
That's the same as me, I'm struggling on my deficit now.
Yeah.
So I've had to go back
up the calories, yeah, and that's because we're trying to give you guys so much value. We're having to go up, so it's actually doing us a great service as well. So okay, yeah, no, we definitely get the banded stuff going. In fact, one of the questions in here does relate to that. Nothing over here. Cool. I'll go to the questions that have been pre-asked, and I'll go into that in a minute. Anything?
No.
You're part of the crew now, so you don't have to worry about And I think we went through all that stuff. Okay, cool. No, I'm really happy that you're enjoying those, Gemma. That really does work. And anyone on the ABC page as well, if you're finding that they are helpful, that's great. Parents as well, parents with young kids. Now I know Joe Wicks is doing this as well, and I'll always big up anything that is done at a higher budget of what I do. Joe Wicks is doing the free kids PE stuff. See that, guys? The free kids PE stuff as well. So if you look that up online, but we are going to be doing our own thing as well for the youngsters, because we know they're all off of school as of Monday. So Friday's the last day. For everyone, and for a lot of kids they're already doing that, but the majority of the stuff that we are putting out, guys, okay, kids can do. Even the dumbbell workout we've just done, if they use something like water bottles, okay, you can do that as well.
Don't need to be frozen though.
Yes, Carol, those workouts are saved on our feed. So if you go to the ABC Gym, so A.B.C Gym page, on the page, you just scroll down, and there's loads of them, and they're all in real time, okay? So some of them might get a bit muted here and there because the Facebook police don't like us using Rag and Bone Man's music. I can't stand. Yeah, they don't like that music, and I don't like that music, so I wholeheartedly agree. But they sometimes mute what we do. So we've had to put lift music on in the background so you guys can actually listen to it. But yeah, all the explanation and stuff like that, that's in the bio above it, as well as in the as explained at the beginning. Right, cool. I'll go into some of the other things here. So what is NEAT? So a lot of the guys on this one, so non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which just means move more. It does actually mean take the stairs over the escalator, but if you're stuck at home, you can't take an escalator anyway, so you've got to take the stairs. Park further away from the supermarket, but at the moment you can't get in one. Go for a walk, which soon you're not going to be able to do, and make sure that the dog gets walked a few times a day. So I suggest circling the living room. But at the moment we need to be inventive with our NEAT tasks. So things like decorating, maybe going outside and doing stuff in the garden, which I wouldn't recommend for a top floor flat. You could spring clean, clear out your garage, yeah, not a euphemism. So there's loads of stuff that we can do, alright? It's just we need to be resourceful with the resources that we've got. Cool. So that is what NEAT is. What NEAT can I do? We've just gone through that, okay? The best, funny question that we had earlier, what is the best food to beat coronavirus? I am not, in any shape, way or form, a doctor, okay? Look at me. No, I'm not a dietitian, not a nutritionist, okay? I can give you diet advice of how to lose weight, but my God, I wouldn't even know where to start. If I could cure coronavirus with a banana, right, for a start, I'll be a multi-billionaire, and I'll be in Bahamas right now selling bananas to people. But anyway, I don't know what it is, but I know what would be good for your lifestyle and your health. And if you want to lose weight, eat less, do more activity, but eat a balanced diet for your energy levels, and try and keep your micronutrients well balanced as well. So stuff that's going to have quite a lot of high vitamin and mineral content. So you may as well lob all of that pasta you've just bought. Fantastic question here. I'm only choosing the ones I like, by the way, and I can answer. What can I involve my children in? Fantastic. Well, first of all, guys, like I say to everyone, when it comes to my house, I don't run a tight ship, I run a pirate ship, okay? And what I mean by that is the kids kind of run around doing what they want until I ring a big bell, and then they come and try and come running, and I have to have something, Joe. I have to have something for them to do. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to financially reward my kids. Okay, not with a lot of money, but with a bit of money. I'm going to go to, bear in mind I've got young kids, I've got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. I'm going to go to the penny jar, where I know we've got 20p's, 10p's, 5p's and 1p's. And we will kind of make some kind of hiring system where we get them to do odd jobs throughout the day, and then get them to count their money for their math skills. Okay, so look, we've got to try and learn how to be teachers anyway, and I thought I may as well do that kind of stuff along with it as well. But But the neat stuff is the big stuff that you can do with your kids. If you're going to decorate, you may as well get them involved as well. If you're going to do chores, please get them involved as well as everything we do on our page is pretty much kid happy. Okay, so kid friendly, sorry. What can I do at home with no equipment? Aha! What can I do with no equipment? If you look at our page, a.b.c gym, for you lot, you're already on it. Okay, just scroll down and you'll see loads of workouts involving no kit. I mean, yes, the one I've just done involved dumbbells, and that's partly because I left Alfie alone for 5 minutes, but it was a fantastic workout. It was really great, good hard work, and you can substitute all that stuff for things like water bottles, food cans, which everyone's got, and or dumbbells if you've got them, that'd be easier. So yeah, there's that as well. Should I go out and panic buy everything? No. Why would I even need to be asked that? I'm not the BBC. What can I do if I? Yes. What can I do if I have little to no space at home? Fantastic. That everything we are doing, we are limiting to about, if you were to lay on the floor, that big. Okay, so the size of a yoga mat. So if you are tight for space, you should be able to move something around, or just kind of like push your couch out of your window. But you should, in all seriousness, have this space. I hope. So yeah, even in your bedroom, you should have a little bit of space there, and we will be able to work around what you're doing. But please, if you are struggling for exercise ideas, just have a look on our page. There's loads on there. As well, guys, if you lot, not you lot, but you lot are not in the Slimmers Club, please get in there, because we have a full recipe guide in there that you can try for free. Okay, I think it's got 30 trackable recipes that anyone, even if you're not a member of my gym, you get that for free anyway. Okay, you lot that are still tracking, still inputting into the group, and all of those other cool things like putting up your screenshots of your calories on MyFitnessPal, keep doing that, and I'll keep sending you guys the recipes. It's only the people that do nothing that get nothing. Okay, so the MyFitnessPal trackable recipe guide for my members is a reward for you doing it. Everybody else gets everything for free anyway. Okay, guys. So I'll put a link in for you guys, and I think we've probably got another one coming out in the next few days. Okay, cool. Other than that, one last question. Yeah, this is a big one, guys. So we have people, other than the what is better, an Americano or an espresso, we've had a huge debate, which I found out I was right for. So, I'm not losing weight. Should I drop my calories? So the period of time and the circumstances are the things that we need to look at here. Okay, if there are underlying circumstances or reasons for you not to lose weight, we need to take that into consideration first. The next thing we need to do is then have a look at your calories. We need to look at whether you're tracking correctly, because sometimes I get the phone and I say, oh well, hang about, there's this missing, this missing. Oh, I haven't put my wine in, I didn't put the cheeseburgers in. You can't just track the happy stuff and then the other stuff doesn't exist. We all know that, okay? Now that isn't always the case, right? We also need to have a look at how quickly we lost weight in the first place. So, if you were meant to have 2,500 calories to stay at the same weight, okay, you decided to take off 500 calories to lose a pound of body fat a week, okay? However, you decided to drop right down to 1,500 calories a day, okay? So you were in a deficit of 1,000 calories a day, and you dropped a substantial amount of weight, okay? When you then leveled your calories back up, your body is going to reply to that level up. So you would have lost all of your weight very quickly, and then sometimes you jump up a bit. Okay, it's only your body bouncing back from being in a deep calorie deficit to going still in a calorie deficit, but more of a surplus of that last deficit. It still means you're going to carry on losing weight, just means you jumped up and then you're going to come back down again. Remember, weight loss doesn't look like that. It looks like this. Okay, for you guys, doesn't look like that. It looks like this. A bit like the US stock market at the moment. So it's going in the right direction. Weight-wise, just not economy-wise. Okay, so that's what it looks like, okay? It looks more like a heartbeat on the way down, right? So don't panic if you're plateauing or you've jumped up a bit. If you're still in deficit, over the long term, it will happen. And have a think about it, guys. If you've been overeating for the past 35 years and you've been on a calorie deficit for 3 weeks, okay, sometimes our body needs longer to adjust. It will get there, okay, but it might need time to adjust. And you might find that your energy levels are off. So, stick with the process. This will work, and this will work long term. If there are any other questions, you know what to do, guys. Just comment below, and I will probably do a video for you. Failing that, guys, enjoy your time off, and if not, I'll see you in the gym. We are open as always, as you can see. We will not close until Boris Johnson himself walks in here with a big bell and goes, "Right, Jerry, close your doors." Okay? So, we are done. Thank you very much. He doesn't have a bell, he's not a mayor anymore, is he? But you know what I mean. Okay, right. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. See you later. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Oh no, this one's gone wrong. Right, you guys can clear off.